You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters, let's talk about Caitlin Clark and Geno Auriemma. You might be like, well, who is that? Well, that's UConn's head basketball coach. He's been there forever. And, of course, he's won a lot of titles, and he's had a hell of a lot of good players come through there. He's also the guy that recruited, and that's where Diana Taurasi played college basketball. But right as we're coming into the WNBA season, he made some comments about Caitlin Clark, and I did not realize this, but there's now a phrase to describe these people, or a three-letter representation to describe these people: CDS, Clark Derangement Syndrome, or Caitlin Derangement Syndrome, much akin to, of course, what we witnessed with the great President Donald Trump is TDS, right? Trump Derangement Syndrome, where these kooks like Geno Auriemma goes on a rant. Well, he went on a rant on the Dan Patrick Show. The 4 videos in a row where Dan Patrick gets brought up. I don't know why this keeps happening, but nonetheless, a couple of months ago, they were talking about Caitlin Clark, and now these comments are starting to pop back up. SI brought them up. Geno Auriemma's old comments about Caitlin Clark's WNBA rookie year look silly now. They look utterly ridiculous. And we'll get to this stuff that he talked about, but he slammed Caitlin Clark fans as if the fans coming in to watch her had never watched basketball. Had I watched the WNBA? Hell no. But had I watched women's college basketball? Yeah. Had I watched a lot of college basketball? Yeah. A hell of a lot of NBA. I mean, I grew up watching it all the way up. I watched it for 30 years. I watched the NBA all the way up until 2020, when they went nuts and everything became about their social justice agendas. I quit watching then. But yeah, I watched a hell of a lot of NBA. And so now we're following Clark's career in, and there's something, I guess, wrong with her fans. I don't get this, but let's listen to this.
Elite skills that are going to really help her.
Yeah,
but she needs to be on a better. She needs to be on a better team, and she needs to be more experienced, and that will come. But for these ridiculous fans who had her slotted as the next Diana, now they're out of their mind. And for these people that are waiting outside the bus for the Chicago Sky team, what the hell's wrong? What do we become, a third world soccer country?
Okay, so that's where I'm going to stop it there. Now, he had a lot of other nuggets. She's on the wrong team. She has the wrong skill set to handle the WNBA. Look, that may be the dumbest thing, along with, look, she's better than Diana Taurasi today. She was better than Taurasi 6 weeks ago. Stop it. She's not quick enough to get away from that physicality of the W. Are you kidding me? She's running right past people now for layups and finger rolls. We're watching it. She's not the distributor of Paige Buckers or Bukers or whatever you want to call her, the next supposed big thing that is not going to even flutter the needle in the way that Caitlin Clark has. I think that is one of the most overblown conversations anybody's having. So now that these comments have been, this clip is starting to make the rounds again because of where we're at with Caitlin Clark, and where we're at with her is she's second in the WNBA MVP vote, rookie MVP odds right now at FanDuel. All right, it's A'ja Wilson, and then Caitlin Clark and Sabrina Ionescu. They're tied for second. All right, in the MVP voting. I mean, I think Caitlin's going to finish in the top 3 in the MVP as a rookie. We're in her rookie season. She's going to run away with this Rookie of the Year, provided some of the media members that vote on it don't show their agenda. Your agenda is showing against the straight white girl. I mean, if that doesn't get involved, she's going to own the Rookie of the Year. She owns it right now. She's on the wrong team. Well, the last 15 games, they're 10-5. Now, granted, I still think they're overplaying their potential based on who their coach is right now. I mean, they're having to win despite Christy Sides. I've been banging the drum for an actual NBA coach. But she has shown flashes of being, and I'm not going to play this clip, stop, but where she's just blowing by opponents on the court now. Paige Buchers is more of a distributor. She's more like Sue Bird. 226 assists, most assists in a WNBA rookie season. That is a record, folks. She broke that record. By the way, she also has another record. 19 assists in one game is the most in the history of the league for one game by any player ever. Again, she is a rookie. She's leading the league in assists per game right now. Geno Auriemma, along with your Dawn Staleys and your Becky Hammonds and your Cheryl Reeves, they look like idiots that know nothing about basketball, which is strange. It lets me know there's something more like an agenda at work here than them using their actual basketball acumen, because there's no way they're all shitty coaches. We know that. So their CDS is your CDS is showing. Can you cover that up? It looks gross. I mean, seriously. Geno, close your legs. Your CDS is showing right now. I mean, come on. And it's stinking up the room. Sounds like Geno's a little bit salty that Caitlin Clark is so good. He sounds pretty bitter here. Is anyone else shocked at the inept talent evaluators in women's basketball? All the great players, the Olympic Selection Committee, Geno, the greatest coach of all time, awful in their talent assessment? Is it agenda, or are they that bad? It's agenda. They're not that bad. But look, straight, white, female, oh no. A lot of these players come through there, they're mostly activist basketball players, even in college. Make no mistake. Remember, they interviewed the 3 girls that I think got recruited to South Carolina a couple of weeks ago. I didn't do a video on it. They're coming out of high school. They asked them Rookie of the Year. All 3 of them picked Angel Reese. And I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, are you watching these games at all? Seriously? I mean, yeah, 3rd or 4th on the MVP list now. I think she's 2nd right now. Yeah. Geno has created a whole new legacy for himself. Jealous, insecure, angry coach. I mean, it's crazy. I think a lot of this type of hate CC gets is how much of a light she has shown on the incompetence of so many people around the WNBA, players, coaches, organizations, media. Again, I think they know she's great, and I think they hate her for it. I think they're trying to will this into going a different direction. I mean, it's not going to go that way. It's not. Geno's coping pretty hard, trying to justify why he didn't recruit Clark. Her and Paige could have been an epic backcourt and probably netted him more championships. Estrogen-filled CDS rant. Are the worst evaluator of talent in the history of effing women's sports. Probably both. I got to think he can evaluate talent. Again, I think there's agenda at work here. Geno has CDS. I mean, yeah, this is absolutely hilarious. This is aging worse than he is. He was wrong about everything. He was wrong about all of it. It's wild. He didn't know Caitlin Clark was a good passer? She's a great passer, but you get the point. Overrated coach, not smart. He didn't draft. It should be recruit. CC to UConn. How many mistakes can this guy make? Well, he made them all. But I got to believe that this old curmudgeon Is that how you say it? Curmudgeon? I don't know. This old shit that's a basketball coach, I got to think he was big mad that Diana Taurasi is getting egg all over her face, and that's his prized possession that ever came through his program. You know, I'm just keeping it real. Caitlin Clark has made Diana Taurasi look old like a dinosaur and wrong about everything. I mean, that whole take that Taurasi had, Caitlin Clark has shit all over that, and it's glorious. It's beautiful. Send Diana Taurasi straight into retirement. Take Geno Auriemma with you, for crying out loud. Talking shit about her fans. Dude, her fans look more intelligent than you right now, to be honest. Man, spoilt milk. That's how that aged. Seriously. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.